In this cinematics tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to change the camera setup from this to this point of view. It's really simple to set up, so let's get right into it. If you are interested in seeing more Worldbuilder tutorials, feel free to check out my linked playlist in the video description down below. I'm using the Worldbuilder version 3.0 by Adrian. If you want to download this Worldbuilder, which I highly recommend, you can follow the link in the video description down below. To set up camera, you need two waypoints. First, the one you start at in the default view, and the second one you look at with the adjustments. To create a waypoint, you need to go to the top, click here on Waypoint tool, and then you can drop down a waypoint, which is this green dot right here. You just click on it, it is created, and then you can select it and you can give it a name. It's standard named with the number going upwards, and you can name it whatever you want. In this example, with the camera placement, I created this waypoint and I gave it a very intelligent name, just camera here. I bet you can come up with a better name than I. And with this, you created the standard waypoint to look at this position right here. Next, I created a waypoint where I want to look at with the camera. This one right here on the top. I named it Look Here. Next, you need to go into the scripts and adjust the zoom and the pitch level. The pitch level you can also preview here on the top right, this camera icon. Click on it, and there you can play around with the pitch. This will give you an idea what pitch 1 is and pitch 0 is. Yes, I'm really trying to desperately not say the B word, but the P word. So once you went into the scripts, I go here to the player and I created a new script called camera setup. Here you see a bunch of scripts. We want to go and start from the beginning so you can see what exactly I did. First off, for the properties, I have the script active, so standard, and it deactivates upon success. For the script condition, it is at true. And for the actions, if true, we have the following. You go to camera, set up the camera. And here you can play around with a few points. First, you go to position camera at, and there you place your camera position. I, for example, named it camera here. Next, you look towards a waypoint, here on the bottom right. I named it Look Here. Now the camera is looking towards a waypoint. Next, you adjust the zoom. 0 up to 1.0. You need to play around here a little bit with these numbers and test around a bit what suits you best. I, in this example, went for 0.10. And for the pitch level, 1 is default. I went for 0.10. Again, play around with these numbers, see what suits you best. A pro tip, if you are playing around here with the scripts, just save the map, leave the game tab open here, and you can always go here back into the game and restart the mission. You don't have to close the game, just leave the game open and just restart the mission. Now if you do this, we will have a view like this with the control bar here on the bottom and a black screen in the background. We want to have a nice skybox here in the back. Again, leave this window open and just go into your Worldbuilder now. So just like this. You can leave everything open, it saves you time. There are 3 things in the cinematics where we need to look at. We have the Skybox mode, the Letterbox mode, and the user input. We want to add all 3 into our first cinematics. For that, We go here into our script, go to actions if true, where we have our first script, go to new, and there in the camera tab, under the category Skybox, you have start Skybox mode. You see the back with the black screen, the black border. This is Skybox mode off. Now if we start the Skybox mode and we put it in, press OK, save the thing, go into the game, restart the mission. Again, saves you time. It will look like this. This is the Skybox mode. Now we still have this interface here on the bottom, the control bar. We want to disable this also. We can click units and we can scroll around. We don't want the player to do this in the cinematic. We just want him to watch. So we need to adjust two things now. There's the thing called Letterbox. You go to camera, category Letterbox, and begin a Letterbox mode. Click OK and add it in. Now with the Letterbox mode on, we can see the UI, the control bar here on the bottom, is disabled. It's gone. We can still play around here with our mouse cursor and select units and scroll around. We don't want the user to do this. To fix this, go into the scripts once again in the same script like we are here, and you go into user here on the very bottom, user, and you go to input and you disable the user input. Disables the keyboard and mouse interactions. You click OK, save everything, save the whole thing and test once again. Now you can see our mouse cursor is deactivated. We cannot scroll around. If I press buttons on the keyboard, it doesn't work. So perfect. We now have this Skybox Letterbox mode without the user interface and the user interactions. If everything is black for you once you enter the map, then you probably have not adjusted the map visibility. Go to map, go to shroud or reveal, and go into one of these selections. I advise to use this one. Reveal the entire map permanently for a player. Use the player or local player. I advise to use local player. Then the entire map is revealed for the player at the beginning and you should see the map. Please don't forget to add in the script at the end of the cinematics to stop the Skybox mode, stop the Letterbox mode, and give the user his input back. User input enable. This is very important, otherwise your user will not be able to see something or to do something. Okay, that's it. I hope this tutorial helped you, and we see us in the next one. Your cncHD. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.